Here's my review of M3GAN. Spoilers. When a girl named Caddy, who gets in a car accident, her parents die, and her aunt Gemma has to take care of her. She becomes the unexpected caretaker of Caddy. And at first, and she's really busy because she works with this like robotics company and like toy company, and then they develop M3GAN, who is this like robotic doll, and it's kind of like it's almost kind of like a it's kind of like because Caddy is I keep saying Caddy, it's Katie, because Katie is grieving. She gets emotionally attached to the doll named M3GAN, the AI doll, and then kind of like Gemma gets a little worried about it, and because it's a learning robot, you kind of know how this movie's gonna go. I feel like just by looking at the poster, whereas the robot kind of slowly gets more insane, and how um, the robot M3GAN is programmed to protect Katie. Like for example, at a certain point, there's this guy, he's basically bullying Katie, and then M3GAN kind of like her her kind of AI takes over, and when she hears that Katie's in pain, she like just like kills the kid, and then at a certain point, that kind of like kicks off a certain plot point where it's like a murder mystery, and it was just a really fun movie. But it is, if you go in expecting a horror, you're gonna be disappointed because it's much more comedic. Like because it shows like a horror with the creepy doll, but it's a lot more emotional than I thought it would be with it's kind of a modern satire too of how people get too connected to like electronics, which is pretty ironic. But because her sister Gemma is so busy with her work, who works at the robotics company, she can't like spend time with Katie, and it's kind of making her just really like go through these outbursts and why she's attaching to M3GAN more. But yeah, I thought it was a really fun movie, and there is going to be a sequel. But yeah, it's more of a comedy than a horror movie. It's really funny, and M3GAN as herself is just a really creepy character, and there's just a lot that you could do with it. So yeah, it's basically kind of a drama film with a aunt and her niece, and also kind of a slight horror movie. But it's really fun and it's really funny. But it is kind of weird because this movie was originally supposed to be rated R, but then they edited it to make it PG-13. So I do think it was originally supposed to be more hardcore horror, but it's more of like a soft horror, more like comedy slasher kind of movie. But yeah, it's a really good movie. I definitely recommend it.